Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we're preparing our Unimog for painting.
It might not be perfect, but it will be painted.
Welcome to our channel.
I am Rose.
And I am Carsten. We have ditched our jobs and going full-time traveling around the world. Please come with us on this incredible journey. We would really appreciate if you consider to subscribe
To our YouTube channel. It would mean a lot to us and we really appreciate your support. Thank you, Rose and
Carsten. In some countries which we are traveling, camouflage is not allowed. So what we are doing right now, we wash it off basically. All the old stuff with, gray, color gray. Scrub it off and get it prepared.
Just thought we'd run you through what we have used, what we're going to use for the paint job. So step one that we are going to do is we are going to clean and scour using a cleaning product. This one's Gumption. It's like a multi-purpose cleaner. It's quite heavy going. You could use something else like Ajax powder. It's just what they had in stock. And this is going to be applied to the scrubbers, and you need quite a few of these depending on the size of your vehicle. We have a grey one and a red one. The grey one is a bit smoother, the red one is rougher for the worst areas. After that, it's time for another wash. Oh, it's windy today. It's time for another wash, and we're going to use a dishwashing liquid with no residue. So we're going to wash with soap and rinse that off. So that's like the second cleaning. And then we get to with the masking. We used the type of film that has a tape included for quite a few of the areas. And then the small areas we used literal masking tape, and we had another yellow tape that you can see in the photos.
The yellow one was much better.
The yellow one was much better, easier to get off, not so sticky, and a bit more precise than the old type of masking tape. So that's, you want to be careful to apply it and cover anything you don't want to be painted or even to be splattered with extra paint. Okay, so that was that. After all the masking's done, you might need some gloves. We've got some disposable gloves here. You're going to need your rags, plenty of rags, and we have a wax and grease remover. So you're going to have two rags at the same time. You're going to have a wet rag that you put wax and grease remover on, then a dry rag that you're going to follow immediately with. So you're cleaning the surface really well so the paint will adhere. So that was the next step. Wax and grease remover with two different rags. And if you're in the sun, you have to work really quickly, otherwise it might mark. You have to really dry it off quick. It sort of evaporates as well. It's like a type of solvent. So then, when that's done, you come to the big step, which is painting. And you'll see what we do. We are mixing our paint. So you'll probably need quite a few of these for mixing your paint. It's just like a type of tumbler with some measurements on it, disposable. And we used basically a primer with some colour in it as our paint. So it's like an undercoat, right for our vehicle, and we quite liked the colour, so we went with that. And it is mixed with a thinner to get it to the right consistency. Then for the bigger, flatter areas, we applied with a foam roller. I don't have the tray because I don't have it right now. So a foam roller, and so the paint is in the tray. Put it on, one coat. It'll probably dry quite quickly, then at least the second coat, and then you'll know if you have to do touch-ups. And then any small areas, we also had some just the regular type of brushes. So 2 coats with the paint, and you will have a painted vehicle. Welcome back to Operation Mog Prep. What's happened so far? We have been at it for a couple of hours with the Scotch Brights and the Gumption, which is our cleaner, a multi-purpose cleaner. We have no connection with them. You could use Ajax powder scourer as well. And we have two different types of pads. We have the grey pads and the red pads, and the grey ones are finer and the red ones are rougher. So we have been using that. This is already done. To that's prepped but not washed with soap. So that's been prepped and rinsed, and then it will be washed with soap. So yes, of course. So we're very lucky. We have a friend helping us. We can go. We'll put a list in the description of what you need to do this type of a job. Hang on, we're going up. Going up. Thank you. And we'll include that. So this is, we just, any dishwash liquid like soap with no wax in it is very important for cleaning after everything's been rinsed. And you have to be quick, otherwise you end up with this type of residue, which you can see more on the black here. So that might need another go over before the soap. And this is the next step that we're doing. So the whole cab has now been soaped up and rinsed. And I think it's getting dried as well, so there's not water spots on it. Then we have turret time.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds like fun. I needed to wipe that seat anyway. That seat had got wet, so.
Is this door locked or unlocked?
We'll find out in a second. Hey, so what's happening here? This is masking?
Yep.
Masking. So is that?
First use trim tape. We didn't have any trim tape. So it's the same job.
Okay. This was not what was on the list?
No, trim tape is too expensive.
Oh, okay. So we have a tape here that will do the job.
Yep.
Yep. And we are, well, Glenn is expertly masking areas that don't need to be painted.
Don't want paint on them.
Yeah. So, and we have also some plastic, because that's going to be for the
camera. That's the camera.
And windows?
We don't have newspaper.
I don't. We haven't read a newspaper since 2015. So yeah, masking process has started. Oh, are you testing the watertightness?
Looks good.
Okay. Yep. So work in progress. We've got they call it an observation hatch.
I got the top fun hatch.
Big hole. So the big hole is open and letting the air flow through.
So Rose is doing now the last job on the preparation with the wax and grease remover. It has to be wet and dry, also directly apply it and then wipe it off with a dry cloth. And then basically we are ready to start with painting soon. The first area we will paint is the roof around the gun hatch, and this we will paint with a brush, and then it can dry and everything removed so that we can close the gun hatch. I can smell something really nice. Fresh paint. Paint job has started around the gun hatch.
Yeah, cutting the edges
Cutting the edges.
so we can close it.
Yeah,
So it's a little hand job here.
little hand job.
Yeah.
Oh, you're having all naughty thoughts here.
It's handy work.
It's handiwork, okay.
Handy work, right?
Okay, I will continue with the masking tape.
And we've done this, baby. This is masked now.
Yeah,
This is plastic mask. Anyway, you can't stop. There is a lot of progress. See, we're all masked up. All the boxes is masked up. Everything's protected. And then the colour is showing. That's what it's going to be like. It's a big change.
So first coat is basically finished. Okay, one side is finished. And here is finished. Do you like it?
Cutting in.
Good. And she looks good. Yeah, and as you can see, finally we have made the decision to roll it. I mean, we don't care about scratches. It's a truck, it should go out off-road. And we don't need a super shiny finish. So, we was going the easy way. So basically the job is done and that is the result. You can see, and we're having now a closer look. It's very cold today. So that's the paint job. It looks for us decent enough. I mean, we have built a truck, or we're going with this truck in the outback and going on areas where is most likely some trees in the way. So we will have anyway scratches and damages on the painting. But that's why we have not a flashy coat and not spent thousands of dollars for painting as other people doing. I mean, everyone can do whatever they want. However, for us, the job is done. And one of the other reasons why we had to paint it, we had to cover up the camouflage because in some countries is it not allowed. And there's still something left, but we haven't painted the rubbers from the window. However, it doesn't matter. Good, yeah, that's the result. And money-wise, we have paid for the material around 215 Australian dollars. That's all. And time-wise, we have spent the whole Saturday from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the evening.
5?
And
6:30.
Okay, 6:30. And then on Sunday, a couple of hours for removing the masking tape and some small touch-up works and painting the mirrors. So basically, we could have it done in one day, actually.
We had
Yeah.
help. Thank
We
you
had
for our helper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your friend was doing a great job.
Yeah.
Especially with advising us what to do and how to do, because we had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, we've learned a lot.
Yeah. So the stickers are now on as well. And we are good to go. Oh, and every evening, like now, to this time, all this, how you call this birds?
They're called the ibis, but otherwise known as the bin chicken,
The bin chicken.
because they are able to open rubbish bins.
Yeah, there are
There's
thousands
Thousands.
flying here over this facility every day. And I don't know where they are going. We have never seen them in the morning, but every time when the sun is going down,
They move.
they
They're
are
on the
moving
move.
to another place.
Yeah,
And they are still coming some more. Okay, that was it from us. Thanks for watching. I hope we gave you maybe some ideas. Bear with us. I mean, we are not professional painters, but as we were saying, we had the job to do and the job is done. Right?
That's right.
See you next time. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.